Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of my Let's Play of The Binding of Isaac. Now, I actually did record an episode of this yesterday, but thanks to the fact that I've got a new mic and I'm still working out some of the kinks with it, basically it's a proper mic rather than just a headset one, so rather than just strapping it to my head I have to actually consider positioning and all the associated things that go with that. In the last episode I recorded to it, listened to it back and realised that in an act of utter stupidity, I'd had the keyboard on the same surface as the mic stand, so it was picking up the basically the bass of whenever I hit a damn keystroke. So that was complete crap. Had to toss that out the window. So I'm going to try and remember what I talked about because there were some good points. Because it has been a while since I did a Let's Play of The Binding of Isaac. I've been working on well, my mic was on the fritz obviously for a while, and I've done a few Nightfire episodes and the Binding of Isaac instructionals, which I definitely intend to carry on with because I have had some good feedback, not just on YouTube, but I've linked it elsewhere and people have said it's good for visual learners and stuff like that. So, enough with the preamble, we'll get on with the meat and veg of what we're doing here, and we will be going with an Isaac run, as this is like a seminal run after a short break of Binding of Isaac. In the episode I recorded, I actually barely used the D6 at all, so I'm hoping today I have a little more use for it than I did right there. But anyway, yes, on to the things that I talked about last episode, and I am now having to basically rehash. One's contacts, freeze effect, we'll definitely pick that up, because it comes in very handy. Yes, basically just updates about Wrath of the Lamb that I basically haven't been able to talk about because obviously I've not been recording. There was a promotional poster released, I think it was around a week ago, and it's a poster designed very much in the same vein as the Binding of Isaac original promotional poster, where it's Isaac crying in the middle of the floor surrounded by the monsters, the bosses of the game, the original game, without the updates and all that stuff. But yeah, it's like that, except in the middle, instead of Isaac, you've got a ram's skull that is also crying. And you have some of what look to be the new Wrath of the Lamb bosses. So there was one called Pin, who's just this tiny little worm creature. There's this big, like, skeletal spider monster. There's another version of Gurdy, which utterly terrifies me, because if you haven't got that so far, Gurdy is one of my most hated bosses in this entire game. Definitely the one I had the most trouble with when I was first learning how to play the game, all the ins and outs. But yeah, there's a new version of him. There looks to be, I don't know if any of you remember me calling the fact that there was going to be a Larry Senior, seeing as there was a Larry Junior, but there looks to be a boss which resembles Larry Junior but is bigger. So yeah, I think I was right on the money with my call there, but we shall see. They might, you never know with Ed McMillen and Florian, they could call him something completely random. And actually, moving on to Ed McMillen, he had his email address and his Twitter hacked by some idiot called Blake the God, who then proceeded to post all this utterly random crap on his page, which proper annoyed me because, as I've professed, I am a big Ed McMillen fan. I think he's a paragon of indie gaming development, something even the big dogs should be looking towards as a model for how to really impress your fans. But yeah, that happened. Good balls of steel, wonderful item. And after that, he's unfortunately said he is not going to be returning to Twitter. He's making no attempt to get his account back, which is a damn shame, I think, because I enjoy it. Lots of people don't like Twitter, they see it as pointless, like Facebook statuses, but without all the rest. But I think it's a good way to basically just follow people you're interested in. That sounded incredibly stalkerish, but the way I mean it is like, yeah, I like following Ed McMillen and learning about Wrath of the Lamb through that and all his various stuff and his Formspring, that site with questions and answers on it. But yeah, but I see his reasoning behind his decision. I'll link the statement if I can find it in the video description below this when I'm done. But yeah, he's basically said that he was investing a lot of time in answering Twitter questions and all that kind of stuff, and answering Formspring game time which could have been invested more wisely in actual game development and giving the fans what they want, really. So I can definitely see his reasoning, and it's a shame that we'll lose that avenue of contact with a great developer, but hey, if it means he's got more time to be investing in Wrath of the Lamb, then I'm not really complaining. And if anyone still wants to get their updates on Wrath of the Lamb and those kind of things, then he did say he will occasionally be posting through the Super Meat Boy Twitter page, which is in no way disappearing, just Ed's personal one. But yeah, I'm a little sad over that, but hey, I am sure I'll live. I'll have Wrath of the Lamb to enjoy very soon. I think it was slated for a May the 20th, no, not May the 20th, I do apologise, April 20th release, but they said it's taken longer because obviously I think it said it was like 80% more content in the original game, or something along those lines, and they spent even longer developing it than they did on the original game. So it should be out sometime in, I think it was early May, but don't quote me on that because my memory is not serving me very well at the moment, but I think it's around that time, something like that. Hopefully not this weekend though, because I am all pre-ordered and ready to play the Guild Wars 2 beta, which is an MMO I've been hotly anticipating for quite a while now. I was a massive fan of the first game. And we're like, how many minutes in now? 6 minutes in, nearly, or something along those lines, and I've barely even talked about the game I'm playing. So I'm very sorry if you come to my videos for commentary on what I'm actually doing, but I think that's most of the bullshit out of the way for the moment. But you know how I like to prattle on about utter nonsense. We still haven't had a single use of the D6 as of yet, but unfortunately that's because I haven't picked up any fucking keys, which is definitely not a good sign for the run, because as is their function, keys open doors, and if you can't open doors, you get no damn prizes. You know, that's the way it goes. But I'm sure we will see one pop up any moment now. As I said, the last run I actually recorded, but had that unfortunate happening with the keystrokes and such. That was actually an incredible run. I got some really good damage items. I did fall at the final hurdle. I literally died as Satan died, which is just a kick in the teeth. So maybe it's a good thing I didn't have to upload it. But yeah, I still rented out the footage and stuff because I'll be possibly using that for more Binding of Isaac instructionals. And the next one I think I'll be working on, if anyone is remotely interested, will be the 4 Horsemen bosses. So if you're struggling with any of those, there will soon be a video for you out there. And I really do hope they're helping people, because, I mean, there's the Binding of Isaac wiki and stuff like that, and there's some nice pictures there and some good descriptions. But I don't know, with stuff like, well, games really, it's a very visual experience, and sometimes just reading about it, as opposed to actually playing it through and fighting, it's substandard if you want to get good at something. So actually seeing a boss fight can be incredibly handy. At least that's my thought pattern when doing all these, and the use of all the items and stuff. Because I look forward a lot to Wrath of the Lamb, making instructionals for that as well, because it'll be stuff that's completely and utterly new to me as well as you, and I think I'll be more excited basically to do stuff like that. And I'll be obviously doing Let's Plays on that because, hey, I want to experience that for the first time with all of you as well. So that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, I do realise I have a hell of a lot of ground to cover in terms of the original game, because, I mean, I've been doing guides on items, bosses, and I do intend to do ones on monsters and all kinds of stuff, tips and tricks, stuff like that. So yeah, I've got a mountain of work to get through, and I'm busy as it is with work and stuff, so I don't know, give me some time guys, I'm doing my best here. Secret room should be here, which it is, and unfortunately it is a fucking slot machine, which is doing me no favours. So we have now acquired 3 keys thanks to the challenge room, so we shall pop up to the item room and see what goodies lie within. If you did miss it, I picked up Roid Rage from the challenge room, which is a speed and range up, which I generally do like to pick up because it is a good item. Right, the curse, that only triggers if you are on half a red heart, which I don't want to be, so I'll re-roll that. Monster Manuel, no interest. Definitely not worth swapping out the D6 for. So we will proceed straight to the boss, I do believe, although we may just check out that last unexplored room on the bottom left, because, hey, it could be something good in there. I can't think of anything off the top of my head I want to see. Maybe a mini-boss? Oh, fire hoppers. Yeah, this was a mistake. I instantly regret my decision. But we've got Mom's Contact, and it seems to be doing some good work for us so far in slowing down the enemies. Christ, these hoppers have got some speed on them. Fire hoppers, I mean. And some health. And that was for utterly no reward, except for the satisfaction of putting some more hoppers out of their misery. And here we have Larry Jr. I am very stoked to see the new Binding of Isaac bosses. I mean, I'm kind of curious what Larry Jr. will actually do. I mean, Senior, I do apologise. because he is just a giant worm, so I can't see... I mean, Larry Jr. probably is the simplest one of the simplest bosses in the entire game. He just moves around at his own volition, basically. So we shall see what he does. I do suppose, though, the champion versions of Larry Jr. have slightly different ones. I think the green one spits tears at you, bloody tears. Larry Jr. will probably come out... I keep saying Jr. instead of Senior. Larry Senior will probably come out with some utterly crazy shit, though. I have no reservations in the fact that Ed McMillen will come up with something gloriously depraved for that boss to do. All of the bosses, really. Quite interested to see what Pin does as well, because he's a very simple kind of creature, just like a little worm. Looks like a big cytoplast, basically. Right, we'll grab a speed up here, and we should have some serious speed behind us now, and pop into the Deal with the Devil Ring. Ouija board or the Razor. The Razor is tempting. If I can get a lot of HP, I can really... It multiplies damage rather than just going straight up with it, so we will abandon the D6. That may end up being a mistake, but hey, I'm a risk taker today, so it's all good. But yeah, as I was saying, the Razor doesn't just provide a flat damage up, it's an actual multiplication of damage item. So you can go past the... Well, if you look on the screen, the damage, I've got 2 ticks of damage right now. Damage output ability, basically. And the Razor will multiply that past even the maximum threshold. So you can really get some incredibly impressive damage. That is if you have a good damage stat to begin with. Basically like a more powerful version of the Book of Belial. Only you have to actually sacrifice some health in order to trigger it. So we will be hoping for a lot of HP up items. So dog food, dinner, and so forth. I'm going to have to do a little bit of tactful dodging here, as the Moors are closing in on me. They're coming out of the goddamn walls. Fortunately getting a few freezes off with non-contact, which is saving us probably a lot of damage. Although it doesn't seem to want to trigger at the moment. I'm trying to remember if there's any good combination for Mom's contact. I think it's basically just any high damage. Because if you can freeze them and then unleash a barrage of pain upon them, you're pretty much set. If I can freeze one of these in the up position as well, brilliant. Oh, but I did lose Spirit Heart there, so not really worth the sacrifice. The speed is throwing me off, as I usually do say. I'm not that great when I'm a really fast Isaac, because I tend to basically misjudge how far I'm going to go in one direction, and that'll end up throwing me into either spikes or enemies. Neither of which is particularly good for Isaac's health, nor your health in real life, so please, please kids, don't go running into odd-looking monsters or spikes. Because I will not take legal responsibility, I can promise you that now. Alright, going for the Fistulae, with charges coming out of their bulging stacks. No, that's disgusting. That would have been very hard to avoid, but oh my god, that wouldn't have been. That was just plain retardation right there. And I'm really hoping I'll be seeing some HP from the boss, or maybe a liver or something along the way. That'd be incredibly handy. What else? If there's an arcade, I can chance for a blood bag, but I'm not seeing a particularly large amount of red heart drops on this floor, so yeah, it might be a bit of a gamble. And it's not like I have money to keep me going in terms of hearts, just playing these slot machines over and over again. I haven't even been able to use the Razor yet. I'm beginning to think dropping the D6 was a complete mistake, but you never know. We may come across an item soon that ends up being our saviour. We shall see. Who knows? But yeah, I did get some very powerful items the other run, so I'm a bit gutted at the moment, because I had like the scent to keep me in money. I had lots of damage up, like a Crown of Thorns and stuff like that. I did have Roid Rage as well. I was a powerhouse, but I did fall at the final hurdle, so hey, maybe this run will turn out better if I can do some pull off something spectacular here, or rather than me, the game giving me something spectacular. But I really should be more willing to put my skills to the test, not want an easy ride. I sound like a dolly. Okay, we've got 3 champion spitties in this ring, which is one for the books. Very rarely get this many in one ring, and all different colours as well. Another key, which is, as I always say, consumables are a powerful little thing, if you get enough on the early floors. I did actually get the skeleton key on the other run as well, which was awesome. As you see, I keep bragging about that run because this one is so basically melancholy in comparison. Or at least limited, something along those lines. Trying to avoid the spitty shots. Fortunately I have the speed to run even faster than their
their bloody spit. They should probably go to a dental practitioner, get their gums sorted out, because that can't be healthy. What's it called? I was about to say halitosis, but that's the wrong thing. Gingivitis, that's the one. Little Chad. Another in a stream of crappy items. So yeah, this isn't going well, but I've done comebacks from worse situations, so we'll see what I can do. Gluttony could drop the heart, and if he would, I would be infinitely grateful to him right now. And as I say in the 7 Sins instructional, shit, not that, don't get hit like that, but yeah, you want to tempt Gluttony into shooting you, although he'll be dead in a second, so tactics don't really count for anything at the moment. And he does drop the heart, fantastic. And that heals half a heart, and gives you an extra container, which takes us straight up to 4. And I could go to the shop, but I can't see there being anything particularly worthwhile, and I'd rather save my money. So we'll head into the boss room. And we will... oh, it's dirty. I will pop the razor just for that extra damage. And now my head has taken on the form of a doppel. Does it usually do that? I thought your head just went red. That is really unusual. I'm playing it not so safe here by standing in the middle. Did the razor even trigger? I wonder if you can trigger it multiple times. I don't know if it stacks, so I'm not going to risk it. And I know there's only one full red heart out there on the floor, so it's definitely not worth risking at the moment. But that will definitely be something that's up for investigation, especially if I do an instructional video where the razor is present. And I should stop talking about my fucking instructional videos. I sound like a salesman. Concentrate on what I'm actually doing, then perhaps I perform a little bit better. Sexually, of course. Wait, what? Gertie. Oh, that does look like a vagina. Oh crap, I'm really not concentrating. I should focus a lot more. I'm going to end up losing more life than I really want to. Fortunately, I've found quite a nice position in the middle here, and that's allowing me to avoid those nubs on either side. I've lost 1 full heart's worth, which is kind of unfortunate, but... oh shit. That's the problem with those nubs, they can just fire such a wide spray when they want to. Oh, can I get in? Yes. It's really important that I actually get in and just hit them once. Oh, fantastic, there is a heart. Before they can just start spraying madly, or I'll take damage just like that. A Tears Up, that is powerful because it means we can dish out more damage, and in combination with the razor, that will be of great help. And only lost half a heart overall in that fight, if you include the pickups of hearts afterwards, that is. If you don't, then I did a little worse than that. We can freeze one of these bomb flies, hopefully get them all together. Yes, this would be perfect if you want to explode now. Thank you, 3 for 1, and blows open the secret room. Maybe things are on the up for us. This is that comeback I was talking about. And I definitely am feeling slightly more... oh my god, that was... there's no excuse, I'm not even commenting on that, we're just moving on. A 1-up, which, if I continue playing the way I am, will definitely come into play later on. Although, hopefully I won't really require it. I'm going to go in here. The Relic, that could definitely be powerful for us. So, what do I need? I need another 7 coins. I can definitely see that happening, and failing that I will pick up that 1 Spirit Heart. You can see my speed there nearly flung me straight into one of those spikes. As I said, it throws me off a little bit. I don't know my own speed, rather than power. I don't mind having lots of power in this. Take out this lever and his strange squash down position and head into the item room, which will provide us with the Guardian Angel. Definitely not a bad item, provides us a bit more defence than any other items that rotate around us. Their speed will be increased as well, so hopefully we'll see something like Forever Alone or Distant Admiration, Halo of Flies, anything in that vein, maybe a Cube of Meat. I am actually quite surprised that we still haven't run into one of the Four Horsemen yet. They usually make quite a regular showing in our Isaac runs. But hey, not going to complain. A Cube of Meat is exactly my favourite item. Even when I turn him into like, even when I get 3 cubes of meat and combine them, it's not my favourite item. He does some nice little bits of damage, but he tends to kick your bombs back at you, so he does more harm than good, really. I'm tempted to, yeah. I will bomb into there to get that tarot card. Hopefully it will reward me. Temperance, which is the blood bank. Kind of interesting, because as I say, I could get a blood bag from it, which is another heart container, but I don't really have the hearts to play with at the moment, so no. Unfortunately, that bomb was wasted in my opinion. Got a group full of gishes. who will go down no problem because I can just get to the side of them and then they're fucked because they can only shoot in diagonal directions. Got a little health, some more consumables, which will speed us on our merry way, and a room for the hoppers. Hoppers, not a problem. Sleepers, they're ugly older brothers that spit in all directions, and as their namesake suggests, leap. I've got one fire hopper who is a little bit more deadly than his friends because he can leap, hop a vast distance. I'm getting confused on my terminology here. Hop and leap, it shouldn't be that difficult for me. But apparently I am mentally impaired today, and my throat is running rather dry as I forgot to pick up a damn drink. But oh well, I will soldier on for you guys, see what I do for you. Never say I don't do anything for you. I go without hydration. I'm blaming you if I end up with a UTI infection, which you can get from dehydration. I'm not talking out of my arse, at least I think so. I don't know what I'm on about. You guys know I like to prattle on about nonsense, so forgive me. Forgive me my sins. More hoppers. Seem to be making quite a strong showing in today's Isaac run. Yesterday I was getting a hell of a lot of hosts, and I think I prefer hoppers to those, so I can't complain. But as I keep reiterating, I was much better equipped there. Managed to dodge through the spikes, which is generally a rare event for me. And now we are only 4 more cents off being able to afford the relic, which would be fantastic for us because HP has really been the fly in the ointment at the moment. I'm not getting as much as I need, but I do have that 1-up mushroom, so I can't complain too much. But the more HP I have, the more razor charges I can afford to use. But again, I would much prefer to use the razor. Actually, I'm not sure if the razor actually prioritises taking spirit hearts or red hearts, so I guess we'll find that out once I have the relic. Destroy these. Clear up these hives, and we are moving on up. Well, to the side anyway. Close enough. And we've come to a dead end, unfortunately. Where could the boss be? I guess see where I think he is. No need to explore every room on this floor. Although there are items I would definitely like to pick up. Like a damage up would be quite nice at the moment. Because then I can actually put out some decent, inflict decent damage on the enemy without having to rely on the razor, which is a double-edged sword. Well, it's a double-edged razor, literally, and hurts as much as it heals, basically. Well, not heals, puts out damage. There is no healing done here. I do not have the Yum Heart, which I don't think I would have made that much use of, even if I did. Right, 1 champion hive and 2 regular fellas. The champion one taking quite a few hits, which is just demonstrating my lack of damage at the moment, which is unfortunate. Maybe another tears up or straight. The pentagram would be great if that could show up right now. I think Guardian Angel did a little work there. Right, I am unfortunately going to have to go and explore more rooms. I can see 3 places where the secret room could be. I've already been to the secret room. I'm a moron. What a waste of a bomb. But oh well. You know, I missed completely noticeable things. But hey, it's a lot harder talking and playing than it is just playing. I'm sure I would be playing infinitely better if I didn't have a mic in my face at the moment. But hey, I chose this, it's my own fault. So feel free to mock using Guardian Angel to take that out. And I will sacrifice a bomb in order to get to that chest. Please have some coins. Is that 1 coin? Okay, 2 more. And we are set. And we did get the bomb back we expended to get over that gap, so I'm not going to complain. 2 coins, come on. Just drop like a nickel in the middle. And I will be a happy, happy boy. Group of chargers, and they're moving in their lattice-like positions. Christ, it's taking a bit of damage there. It's unfortunate, but I think there is half a heart lingering somewhere on the floor by, yeah, over by the boss door actually. My speed messing me over there again. Again, unfortunate. What would I like this to be? Pretty Fly. That's definitely good because I've got the Guardian Angel. I'm gonna blow up the blood bank. That could drop some coins. Fantastic. That is a gamble that paid off for once. I am definitely not someone who should be a gambling man, as I have terrible, terrible luck. Although I do like scratch cards, even though I consistently lose on them. But hey, that's what's on the cards. So we have the relic now, which will mean every so many rooms we get a spirit heart drop, which is definitely a very powerful item. I'd say second only to the Book of Revelations in terms of how much raw HP it can be giving you. I am going to pop to the arcade just to blow up some machines, see what I can get. There's some extra coins, we've got our money back, which is always good. A nickel, fantastic. Yeah, this has definitely been worthwhile. More coins, so we are back up to a respectable amount. And I will play this just a couple of times. Maybe one more. No, this is not wise. This is not wise, but I am going to head back to the shop. Now I have a little more coinage. What was in there? I think there was a red heart, and yeah, I know there was a spirit heart for 5 cents, so I'll probably pick that up. As they're always useful to acquire, even on top of the ones we're going to be getting from the relic. Oh, it was 3, brilliant. A bomb as well, yeah. And finally that red heart, and then there's the half heart by the boss room, which will take us up to near full. So things are looking up, definitely. And we still have this useless fucking little Chad behind us, which is just a companion item that I really, really hate, because I find him utterly, utterly useless. But oh well, them's are the breaks. Right, finally onto the boss now. We can exit caves 2. Who will we be seeing today? Fistula. Trigger the razor. And that looks very odd in combination with the balls on chin heart. Definitely not a good look for you, Isaac. Get that sorted out, mate. And the coat hanging through the head, so all in all, a nice stylish ensemble, I've got to say. Needs to go see Gokwa. Shit. Dodging out of the way of all these fistula, doing quite well at the moment. Very nearly took damage there, but the combination of Guardian Angel and my Pretty Fly managed to stop me taking any damage, thankfully. And this last 2 fistulas here, careful, can't be taking damage. And we will be going on to the Depths 1 after this, and always in the back, oh, Pentagram, fantastic, and half heart, and that, and we shall see if anything worthwhile is in here. The nail, that is a nice item, but I'm tempted. I am definitely tempted. Yep, gonna do it. Fuck it. We're living dangerously today. And I will trigger that in the first room with opponents because it does give you that extra useful spirit heart. And that in combination with the relic, I should be seeing a very steady stream of life. Go. Very nearly lost that to that damn stone face. Those things always plague my runs. Because they are cheeky. They are cheeky little bastards. Always firing after the room's dead. Just to try and fake you out. Haven't used this pill before. Speed down. I don't actually mind that so much. As I said, my speed was throwing me off a little bit, so that has probably done me a favour right there. Probably the only time that I've acquired a stat down pill and actually been grateful for it. But we'll see how grateful I am later when the Fallen is stepping all over my face because he has superior speed. No, I think I'm on at a reasonable speed to finish the entire game with. Definitely think I can outrun most things. Possibly not the tiers of some things, but I shouldn't be in their path in the first place. Hanged Man could serve us well later if there's something valuable over a gap in the ground, as there tends to be with this game. Mr. Moore splitting into a Mr. Moore and a head. There's always very, very odd visual glitches with these guys. And not just visual, they actually spontaneously duplicate sometimes. Which isn't the greatest thing to happen. How long does the nail take to recharge? I think it's 6 rooms, yeah. And I think that the relic should be giving me a spirit heart about every 6 rooms as well. So 2 spirit hearts every 6 rooms should keep me alive and kicking. More fistula. Would love to pop them now, right now, just to carve through these guys a little faster. But hey, slow and steady wins the race. But I would like to go fast and take a bit more damage. I wouldn't mind. Worth the sacrifice for the speed. A bomb. Another thing I picked up on the other run that had the shitty audio, I got both the compass and the treasure map. 2 items I haven't seen hide nor hair of this time. Oh crap, took damage there. I think that's a speed down again, yeah. Don't need 2 of those, thank you very much. And we will bomb our way to this chest over on the left. Spirit hearts would be nice. Regular heart and a coin. Can't do anything with the regular heart, unfortunately. And there is the shop. And a bunch of knights and one Isaac face knight, which is... I hate these little guys, they're so fucking fast. Actually, my mate who started playing the game a while ago, I don't know how much he's played since. I think he's been enamoured with Dungeon Siege, because he picked that up for cheap on the Xbox 360. He said he ran into one of the Isaac face knights on one of his runs. He was really powerful until then, but these guys, if anyone who's played the game knows, they can be a real pain in the arse. And the upgraded versions are doubly so. Challenge room, which will be a good opportunity to use our nail, get that little bit of HP, a few coins, bomb, great. Good pickups. I'm still debating in my mind whether to bother going into the shop or not. And I've just realised we've taken damage on this floor already, so that is my dreams of Dark Boy once again shattered into a million pieces. I'm never getting that achievement, never. I actually found out about a glitch in the game recently. Sorry, just clearing my throat there. Dry throat. Just for that lack of drinkage. But, onto the glitch, yeah. Basically, if you go to a deal with the Devil Room and do a deal which takes you down to 0 red hearts, and then do another deal which takes you... red hearts, not spirit hearts. Do another deal which takes you past 0 spirit hearts, you'll actually become completely invincible and nothing in the game can actually harm you. Which I think is a cool little glitch to know about. Obviously I'm not going to use it to get that achievement or anything, that's definitely not what I'm suggesting. It's just interesting to come across things like that. But hey, I'd say it's nice to know about them, but try not to use them unless it's for fun. Because if you're using it to get achievements or to progress in the game, then you are basically a dirty, dirty scrub, and you don't deserve this game. No, it's a bit harsh. It's like chastising someone for using cheat codes. Apologies. Again, dry throat. Still haven't seen any sign of the item room, but hopefully it should be over here on the left somewhere. Coming across it any moment now. Oh, guys. They're throwing these knights at me, which is unfortunate as I do not have any kind of piercing shot attack. But Mom's Contact's doing me a little bit of a favour here, stopping them in their tracks so I can get around behind them with relative ease. I say relative because they can always pop out of that damn paralysis at any given moment and turn on a dime. The Hermit takes you to shop, I believe. I've got plenty of coins and I can't be bothered backtracking to get the Hanged Man once again. Right, it'd be 2 bombs to get to the 3 at the bottom and 1 to blow through there. So it's a good trade to expend. It's always good to spend bombs to gain bombs, basically. And we'll go off to the right. Will this be the boss? No. Just more fucking fistula. It's been fistula and knights these few floors. They're just everywhere. But I can take them. I'm well versed in their abilities. And again, Mom's Contact has been the real item that's doing us favours here. But I'm probably not giving the pentagram I just picked up enough credit, because that coupled with the nail is going to be a really powerful combination, especially against bosses. We'll see if I can beat Mom's Heart faster than I did on that run where the audio went wrong, because I remember her dying incredibly slowly. Like, I think it was the longest Mom's Heart kill I've ever had, except maybe the first time I killed her, because I believe I was really low on damage there, and I was relying just on the, what's it called, Homing Tears, Spoonbender, that's it, that's what the item meant, to kill her, and that took fucking forever. But it was quite a while on the last run, because I think I saw Chubb spawn about twice or 3 times, which just indicates how long, because I like to usually have killed Mom's Heart by the time the first Chubb spawns, or before, but you have to be wielding something pretty special to pull that off. But, and I'm not doing too bad here. What's my damage on? 4 ticks, and I can always up that with a nail. I will be backtracking because we still have not come across that ever so precious item room, and there could be something absolutely game-changing in there. A normal hearts up would be quite nice at the moment, because whilst I do like spirit hearts, I do like to have containers I can refill. I don't know, there's something more meaty about actual heart containers, probably because you can actually keep them once you take damage, rather than the spirit hearts, which are gone for good. Got this room full of damn bomb flies. Managed to get a little chain reaction up there though. Another one there, taking out 2, and this final one here freezes. Oh my god. Don't know why I did that. Stupid sacrifice of life. First time we've seen globins, which is a welcome return. Both the slow variety without eyes and the speedy variety with eyes. As you can imagine, being blind does slow you down quite significantly. Almost tempted to blow the nail here, or even the hangman, just to float over an edge so they can't get to me. But I think I'll be alright without. Yeah, definitely. Can mop these 2 up. Damn it. And there we go. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Oop, nearly didn't bother to pick that up, which would have been unfortunate. And we finally get to the fucking room we were looking for. After how long now on this floor? And come in here, and what are we rewarded with? The virus touch. Don't really want to be taking damage, so I'm not too enthusiastic about picking that up, unfortunately. But we do have the nail fully charged and ready to go, so let's head towards the boss. Item room in the top right, woefully being neglected, but I am quite cash poor at the moment. And I've got one of those inkling feelings that our friend Greed will be turning up in there, so probably best that I do avoid it in the long run anyway. Who will we see in here? Gish. Gish is, it's going to be a nice combination actually, because I have Mom's contact, so I've got the freezing effect on my tears, and then couple that with Gish's freezing tears as well. Yeah, double the chance to stop things in their tracks, so can't complain about that. Although actually it's not stopping them in their tracks with the Gish tears, it's just slowing them down. But hey, that's great for fights like Satan, because you can slow his tears down, which makes it infinitely more easy to dodge in between them, which is one problem. Although when we actually get onto the Satan fight I will explain a problem with that as well, but not quite yet because we are still a ways away from that. And busy slowly chewing down this Gish's HP bar. I'm not sure how I quite killed the one on the right there. I thought I was shooting through Gish. Strange. And I just realised I've neglected to pop this, but I will do it now, even though it's kind of a waste damage-wise, but it is that extra Spirit Heart. Oh, so precious. Very nearly took damage there. Fortunately with Gish you can just walk over his patches. They're not like the Sloth acid pools where you actually take damage, and we will hop down to the next floor with a decent amount of HP and power. I wouldn't mind one more damage up though. I think that will take me up to full in regards to the actual tally mark of damage. I've got a champion version of Chubb here, who moves a lot faster than his regular white counterpart, rather than the kind of sickly yellow he is at the moment. Although he's kind of grey at the moment because I'm just chain freezing him, which is making this incredibly easy to pull off. The combination of Gish and Mom's contact working as well as I thought it would. The moon takes you to the secret room, I think. Yeah. I'll blow it up. Not worth the coins. You never know, we might make enough coinage on this floor to afford to go to the shop. Some Champion Larry Juniors, a Champion Guts and a regular Guts. The Champion Larry Juniors are blue, which means they will be dropping another delicious Spirit Heart for our consumption. A few more coins, still not up to that magic number 15 quite yet, but we will get there, believe me. Can we freeze this guy? Fantastic. Like one segment, and that just leaves his head. And there is that Spirit Heart I was harking on about. I will backtrack just a little. Oh crap. Again, not really very well equipped to deal with knights, especially in this quantity. There's quite a few, and a champion. But we have a little more damage than the last time we were dealing with them, so hopefully I can take them out a lot speedier than I was before. My god, they turn so fast. That's what I'm always on about them turning on a dime, and they really fucking do. But hey, if they're being hit by Mom's contact, there's not very much they can do about that. That was worth getting behind him. It was just half a Spirit Heart worth of damage, and I'm sure I'll be seeing some more of those soon enough. But we got Leapers, Gish, and Mom's contacts again will be very strong against these guys, freezing them in place. Takes out all their deadliness, any risk of getting close. And this last one will finally go down, rewarding me with some bombs. And more fucking knights, wonderful. If you haven't gathered yet, I am not a fan of these. One of my least favourite regular monsters. We're not talking bosses here, because bosses I revile far more than these guys. Although I shouldn't be complaining because I'm not getting the upgraded version, which are far deadlier. Virus Touch being kind of useful here, where we're taking those odd bits and pieces of damage. That Spirit Heart replenishes what I lost, fantastic, and we have the Sack of Bombs. I don't think that's going to be making that much of a strong showing, it's not going to be that useful. I would love to pick up a battery or something right now, just so I can use those now charges more frequently. But in order to do that, I need 6 more cents, which is possible. Definitely not an impossibility to get 6 cents on one floor. Hell, if the dollar shows up, I'll be getting 99. Oh, thought I destroyed that guts. But no, it was the sound of the other one exploding that I didn't even realise that I'd killed. We'll go down here and pick our Hanged Man tarot card back up, because that can always be still be useful. It may even prove useful in a boss fight or something later on, just to get away from them if there's a pit in the room or something. Or a particularly nasty group of globins, because their AI doesn't seem to allow them to even move if you're in an area inaccessible to them. Chub, again, being chain frozen here, really not having any luck against me at the moment. Because even when he can move, he moves exceptionally slowly due to the Gish slowdown. Another tarot card. That is a good damage tarot card, but Hangman can still prove useful in picking up items, so we'll hold on to that for the moment at least. Taking silly damage there, I thought he would fire a little later than he actually did. But these guys, you know how these guys like to fuck with me. Again, I'm getting a greed feeling from this room. Hey, not bad. Demon Baby. I don't know. We'll see how much money I get, and then I'll decide once if I've got an abundance. But I don't know, because I kind of want that Spirit Heart as well, just to give me that little bit more of an edge, HP wise. But we will be getting yet another Spirit Heart from this room. The game really is feeding them to us at the moment. I should probably trigger this, because I can recharge it before I reach the boss, provided that most of the rooms I encounter are full of monsters rather than empty. Just like my heart. Challenge room. Teleport. Yeah, could be useful, but I can't be bothered swapping it in and out for the nail. So we will backtrack all the way up here. Again, still missing those precious 6 coins we need. And we'll start destroying poo just on the off chance it decides to reward me with a nickel. Which unfortunately those ones didn't want to. Room full of globins. Could use the Hangman here, but I think I'll be alright. Yeah. They're not going to have the opportunity to flank me, so I will be fine. The one champion may give us that coin we need. Well, I say coins, plural. Need more than just one, unfortunately. Can I destroy him? Unfortunately. Oh, yeah, I can. Well, 1 coin. It's a start. Look after the pennies, and the nickels look after themselves. I got retarded pills, which seem to feature in the vast majority of all my runs. I don't think I can remember one where I didn't at some point go retarded. Both in real life and in game. Take out these little fetuses. Babies. I can't remember one or the other. Babies sounds more PC, so perhaps I should avoid using that term. This is a very un-PC game, much to my glee. Right, more leapers and a lovely tinted rock for my use at my earliest disposal. So I've taken care of my meeting with the leapers. Very narrowly avoiding getting hit there. Christ, and again. But no problem. Come on, shower me in Spirit Hearts. The chest could be... Ah, fantastic. Not going to complain about that. Takes us back up to the standard starting HP for Isaac. Sans all the Spirit Hearts, of course. More babies. I mean fetuses. Fetus babies. Baby fetuses. As opposed to the full-grown fetuses. Okay. Managing to do this without taking much damage. I swear, the Mom's Contact, it does freeze enemies in some very strange animations. You get to see a little more detailed close-up of the textures, I suppose. Or at least certain of the animation textures. Oh, this could be painful. How did I get hit there? I got hit before he fired. How does that work? I feel like I've been cheated. Ed is fucking with me. Damn you, Ed. Damn you. Take out that last Viz, which recharges and showers us in riches, apparently. Balls of Steel, wonderful. We are looking very strong here. Pride, probably drop the Anarchist Cookbook or a tarot card or something. Again, still haven't had a damn use for that Hanged Man. I thought to get very close and personal with Pride, even hit him with the Guardian Angel. As we are freezing him in the corner, he does drop a tarot card, Wheel of Fortune. Pop that just to blow it up. Again, no, oh brilliant, that gives me enough to go and pick up the Demon Baby, which is a little more firepower. Unfortunately, the shop isn't way out of our travelling path. If I bomb through the secret room, I can just keep going. It's only 2 bombs, I've got 9, why not? You gotta spend bombs to make something. Yeah. Anyway, carrying on. What was that card? High Priestess, wasn't it? I'm very tempted to take that because it is... Oh, Christ, what am I doing? Not paying attention. I am tempted to take the High Priestess because it can deal out a hell of a lot of damage on bosses. Shame we don't have one more for an extra Spirit Heart, but hey, we're looking pretty good HP wise. So, fuck it. And let's carry on. You can see exactly where the boss should be. Can I bomb through challenge rooms? I think I can. And Christ, I've got a lot of companions at the moment. No, I can't. Fuck. Adding a little more pointless walking around time, which you know I fucking love in these runs. But yeah, Christ, I've got companions that stretch the entire length of the room now. Giving me bombs and hearts and spirit hearts. Jesus. All I need is something that drops keys now, but I don't think... No, that doesn't exist. Maybe it'll be something added in Laugh of the Ram. Laugh of the Wham? Something there. Wrath of the Lamb, as the French say. Right. Let's destroy this Mom's brain, and then we can waltz straight into the fight with Mom's heart. No, sorry, Mom, not Mom's heart. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm too, what's the word? Oh, I've completely lost my trail of thought there. Ignore me, I said nothing. And unfortunately, that damn rock in the middle, but she destroys it straight away. I'm incredibly grateful for. Thank you, Mother. Doing such wonderful things for me. Apart from the whole trying to kill me thing. That's kind of a little out of order. I should actually explain, backtracking way back to the beginning of the episode when I was talking about Wrath of the Lamb. If you don't know the actual story of the Binding of Isaac, like the biblical story that its namesake and some of the themes are taken from, so God, the cruel bastard, made Abraham, asked Abraham to kill his son. And Abraham was about to do it, and then God was like, lol, just joking. And then they sacrificed a ram instead of Isaac. And so I think that's one of the reasons I think it's going to be the next playable character. Because it's Wrath of the Lamb, and obviously the lamb's pissed because it actually had to die. And we are finally onto the womb. I'll go right. Right tends to lead us to good places. If I have any policy of direction, it should really be away from the secret room, but I can't even see where that is. Because generally in the runs I've done so far, every time I go towards the secret room, it's the opposite direction of the fucking boss. More fetus babies. Surrounding a horrible spiky flesh pit. It's one way to spend your weekend, I suppose. Christ. Not quite bullet hell yet, so I think I'm doing alright. As Zoe from Left Before the Dead often says. Come on. Just got this last one to mop up. No problem. Dissolves into horrible grey dust. Wouldn't mind coming across a hobo. Some vaginal leeches. Always a strong shower in these runs. As I do enjoy saying the name. Come on. Fucking pokies. Always manage to trip me up, but we're doing well HP wise, so I can't complain too much. It's generally not worth triggering a challenge room on a floor such as the womb onwards for a reward such as a normal chest anyway, because you are probably going to be facing boss level creatures and as such taking damage. You can see that our little demon baby doing some work here, taking out some guys for us, or at least contributing to our damage at the very least, as that is what he does. And he's quite nice because it's not like you have to even press in a direction for him to actually... Sorry, my phone going off there. It's not like you actually have to start firing in a in a direction for him to start attacking. He does it completely of his own volition, which is nice. Don't have to babysit, as I do with most of my companions. Such as Gish. Have to actually be firing for Gish to fire. Thought that Guts had died, but he just turned, got recoloured to black. God, Gish really are unpleasant. Just a ball of organs. Take it out. Sweet. And get our now recharged. 2 more bombs. Probably won't make that much use of them. Maybe on the Satan fight I should use some bombs. 1 bomb's heart just to knock her down that little bit faster. Come on, Pokey. I know all your tricks. Not that he has many, just pops up and down and gapes at you, really. Another Spirit Heart, taking us up to full HP. Fucking Chub, how many times do I have to slap you for you to learn? It's just not going to happen. It's over. You're too old now. You reached your peak. It's all downhill from here. Especially in the Womb 1. What are you even doing here? You're too old for this club. Go home, Grandma. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, there's Chub, leaving the room before she's even had her chance to fully explode. Or he, I'm not quite sure. I recently actually learned that Gertie is apparently female, which is mildly terrifying. Because it does make me question the gender of the rest of the monsters in this game. Such as Peep. I wonder if Peep's... I imagine Peep's male. Pissing everywhere. It's more of a male trait, I suppose. Or at least on the seat. Pop open this chest, a few more coins. Again, would love to see a hobo. Or beggar, or whatever you want to call him, or judgment. I've seen various names used. Wow, that went down fast. Poor little cytoplasm. Again, more coins. Should probably be using the nail. But we are at full HP, so fuck it, I'll save it for Mom's heart. Probably could just gain like 1 extra, but I don't want to risk not having that HP for the actual Mom fight. As I may take hits, it's always a possibility. Right, 3 regular Monstro, well, Champion Monstros. The red versions do more damage, but have vastly less HP than the regular versions. Now this one finally decides to go down. Again, the boss HP bar up at the top never makes that much sense. You'd think it would go down in thirds as each one got destroyed, but no. Alas. See, he's dead, but not quite yet. Possibly a little glitch or bug that needs ironing out. Maybe we'll see it fixed in Wrath of the Lamb, but hey, I've kind of got used to it, so I am not all that fussed. Unfortunately, can't impale our doppel on the spikes in the middle of the room, which I always enjoy doing. I am a sadist after all. It's probably sadomasochist because I do play Binding of Isaac. And you have to have something slightly wrong with you for you to enjoy that. Oh crap, just a waste of a bomb. Forgot about my demon baby, did plenty of good work there. Some more vaginal leeches, including 1 champion. You may drop something nice for her. He said for her. You don't want to get gifts for your lady from vaginal leeches, boys. It's just poorly thought through. Mispronunciation there. You know how I like my grammar. And it seems we have gone to every place on the fucking map that you possibly can, except the correct direction. So I definitely probably should have triggered that nail when I had the chance, as I doubt I have quite enough rooms to do it in yet. No, I'm still not going to risk it. I'm not desperate for that extra HP. I'm doing well. I'd definitely say we've seen a decent turnaround from when I was particularly worried about this run, as it due to the disastrous beginning, where our strongest item was Mom's Contact. But that's combined well with a hell of a lot of other stat-ups, and turned us into a nice little powerhouse. Obviously not as powerful as a lot of the other runs I've done, because I mean, the amount of Mom's Knife and Feats in a Jar runs I've done, you really can't compare to that kind of stuff. But they are very special items, hence why I called them the big 3 in that video. But hey, I'm not turning my nose up at what I've got at the moment. I do like runs where I'm wielding tier effects anyway. I find them more interesting, because you don't just face roll everything, you have to actually generally consider your positioning at least a little bit more. Back up to full Spirit Hearts, fantastic. My god, can I please just find the fucking boss? I will pay you. I will give you cash monies if I can just find the boss. Oh my god, a little bit of bullet hell here, thanks to our friend the Doppel. Lost a whole heart's worth of spirit hearts there. As we are on the womb onwards now, so damage inflicted is quite significant. Get Demon Baby to do his job here, and he does it admirably, taking down that guy in no seconds flat. More brains, probably shouldn't. Yeah, I could have probably guessed that the boss wouldn't be here, so stupid of me to come into the room. But hey, maybe it will shower me in some kind of wonderful reward. I won't hold my breath though. Which was a good move, as it didn't. Stumbling over my words, as it didn't. Oh god, I feel so guilty. My cat is at the window staring at me, begging to be let in. But no, I have more important things to be dealing with. I'm sorry, my feline companion. You'll just have to wait. So if you hear some distressed meowing in the background at some point, I swear I'm not engaged in animal cruelty. Please do not call the RSPCA, I am innocent. Sorry, cough again. Throat getting incredibly dry. This run is going on quite a while. What are we up to now? Nearly an hour, I think. It's my own fault though. I usually don't make decisions which could possibly make runs a lot faster. I do like to backtrack. It's one of my vices. Not the worst vice you can have though, I do believe. And on to Scolex. Guess I'll bother blowing the nail. I mean, small HP. Whoa, getting a bit close and personal with him there. I don't know how I didn't take damage there. I'm definitely not doing as much damage on him as I would like. But the one unfortunate effect of Gish on Scolex is that... Oh, brilliant. That was perfect. But yeah, Gish tends to slow him down, and what he does, he goes up into the air and he falls on the exact location he's on at the moment, so it means that the tail end that you can actually hit is above ground a lot shorter than it should be. Still haven't made use of this damn hangman, the Hermit. Another pretty fly, which gives us full defence, got 3 items around us. I will sort of use this. Takes us to this room. Shit. Never mind. Ooh. That makes up for it. And I will bomb this. I'm playing it as I bomb it. Kind of stupid, but oh well. I don't have really much use for these coins. Unless, as I keep reiterating, I find a hobo. Which does not seem to be happening for me. Whoa. Very nearly took a doppel tear there. Fortunately, the Guardian Angel spun around and took the blow for me. What a champ. Again, no need to do any work ourselves. Got our trusty Demon Baby mopping up after us. Got all the vises and the laser eyes. No problem whatsoever. Not a very complicated room layout for these guys. Very open floor format. No nasty pits getting in our way. I'm going to take out the champion. And then his little friend. And rewards us with a key we most likely will not use. It's taken us on a nasty little detour into Peep. Again, gender ambiguous. No idea what it is. But, as I said, I hint towards male. It's my guess anyway, maybe I should ask... Oh, I was about to say I could ask Ed on Formspring, but he said he probably won't be using that as well as his Twitter. A sad, dark day for Binding of Isaac questions. Whoa. Come on, mate, just go down. I don't have all day. Rewarded with a bomb. Got 15, so I can probably make hefty use of those against Mom's heart. 2 Mom's brains. Just the freezing effects here are doing all kinds of work for me. On top of the extra damage from my Demon Baby. And my raw damage output, which is significant to say the least. Come on, just go down. There we go. Another pill. Balls of Steel, getting up to ridiculous levels of HP now, and I just took damage and I have no idea how. 2 gluttonies, possible we'll see another heart, but hey, not holding my breath once again. Freezing effects, just ridiculous here. I think they're going to make the endgame bosses kind of trivial, to be honest, if I can just chain freeze them and slow them with Gish. Heart did not drop. there's the boss. Fantastic. No need to faff around any longer. And a room full of cytoplasts. Generally, I have no problem with. You can stay out of their path of fire relatively easily, as long as you have at least somewhat functioning brain and some speed. Although even without speed, their bullets don't travel particularly fast. Although I don't know whether that's a result of the actual game design or just because of the slowdown on my PC. Let's hope it's not the latter. Right, I'll put this final one and we will be fit to go to the boss. Now fully charged. We'll trigger that, as fortunately you can move whilst you're in the activation animation. Very slimly avoided being shish kebabbed with a laser right there. That bomb slipped a little further away than I would have preferred it to, but oh well. Took down the vaginal leeches without too much problem. And Mom's contact freezing her ironically in place, foiled by her own eye equipment. Oh, this is brilliant. Yeah, she's definitely going to go down a hell of a lot faster than she did in my last run. The one where the audio failed. And she has now gone into the spitting phase, which means she stays down permanently. How many bombs do I have? 10. I probably won't use very many on Shale, so I can afford to dish some out on her. Does take down a nice little chunk of damage. Unfortunately, don't have the Mr. Mega upgrades to increase that. Don't go too far. Come on, finish her off. There we go. And now we will hop on down, avoiding all this disgusting red sludge on the ground. Oh, I wish I had the Emperor card or something. Would really expedite our journey to the boss. Nearly said venture. That wouldn't have made much sense. Oh, come on, Greed. Just die. So glad I picked up Mom's contact. More useless money, but I will pick it up. Just for the completionist in me. Maybe not completionist. What's that word? Hoarder. And no, guys, I do not live in a house filled from floor to roof with old newspaper clippings and stuff I've collected over the years. Or at least if the local council asks, that's my story. And I'm sticking with it. 2 eye lasers. Or eye lasers level 2, I suppose. They're a lot more powerful than their regular versions, which only shoot out the thin lasers, not the brimstone-esque ones. Really must remember a drink next time. Come on, demon baby. What are you doing? Do your job. Maybe it's the bombs, the blocks in the middle that are throwing out. Never mind, I've got plenty of spare. Bombs go a little bit more retarded, because hey, going retarded once just ain't enough. Oh, balls to this, I'm just bombing my way out. Really can't be bothered with Loki at the moment. Fan-fucking-tastic. I'll bomb my way out again. I don't really need to save bombs for the sake of the fight. I think I'll be alright without. Come on, stay away from there. It's my territory. You can fuck right off. Doing a little damage there. Oh my god, I'm just having no luck today. No luck. Take out these guys at least, because they are very easy to mop up. Phew. My guardian angel saving me once again. I'm not so sure whether or not I should spend that nail before the boss. Probably got enough rooms, but you never know when I'm going to stumble across... Oh shit, that was really stupid. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, this is a horrifying room. Genuinely horrifying. Oh my god. Come on, get out, get out. Thank fuck for that. Running very low on bombs now, but after this I won't spend any more until I get to the boss. And it seems I chose the utterly wrong direction right from the off, which is typical. Fucking typical. My cat is still meowing wildly at the window. But, oh well, shit happens. More exploding vaginal leeches. Come on, guys. If I can just tempt this one up. Yep. That'll take him out much faster. Oh, very nearly missed that. No, the boss... I suppose he could be up and left. One of these champion fellas. Which rewards me with some more bombs, which is great considering the amount I wasted. I will bomb my way in here, because I've got a lot of keys to spend. And got more bombs in return, so worth it. Although not so much for the red hearts. A headless horseman head. Can I freeze him before he reaches me? Apparently not, but I can slow him down, which is always good. Come on, freeze him. Mom's contacts, do your thing. Although the slowdown is helping quite a lot. I'll mop him up nicely. Unfortunately, he doesn't drop the pony, unless it's his full version. That balls of steel. Ridiculous HP now. Way off the screen by this point. Again, spending some more keys, may as well. And a single bomb isn't going to hurt me that much. Got a key back, yeah. Not worth the trade. 2 sloths, 3 drop, Bob's rotten head. Not really that interested. He should pop any moment from now. I can just get rid of this charger. Fantastic. Turning into grey, ashy goo once again. Come on, fella. Do the right thing. Just end yourself. Anytime today. There we go. Bob's rotten head, as I predicted. And my apologies, voice going funny there. But cleared my throat, feeling much better. And let's keep going. And finally there is the boss. And it just had to be a room filled with fucking Isaac Knights, didn't it? Can I blow this guy up, please? Let me blow him up. Thank you. Definitely worth the HP just to take out that knight a little easier. Because they are allergic to explosions, these guys. Don't handle them so well. And thinning out their ranks will make taking the last two out much, much easier. Because they're very good at sneaking up on you, these fellas. They really do look unpleasant. Well, the front of the head anyway. The back is strikingly handsome, I must say. Although my Isaac isn't looking a bit worse for wear nowadays. Off to the second fight. Drop a bomb, should be perfect timing. Yep. Lovely. Can we freeze this guy before he can do anything? Yes. And apply the slowing effect. Brilliant. He splits, freezing one of his offspring already, and slowing him down. One on the left is probably the unlucky twin. Although the other one isn't doing too well either. Oh, it's very, very, very close. I had my fingers off the WASD keys, so I'm surprised I dodged that. Tempted to bomb these guys, but I don't think there's any real need. The HP is getting very, very, very low. And we will be moving on to the second fight, phase 2, any second now. I'll leave him a delicious present. I don't know what just dissolved there on the floor. It looked like rocks, but there was no rocks under Satan, were there? Unless I'm missing something. Ran into him to poison him with a virus touch. Totally deliberate, not accidental at all. It was a strategy, not a mistake. There is a vast difference between the two. I'll tempt him into firing forward, maybe. No, the slowdown is fucking with his AI. Can I tempt him? Come on, fella, fire forward. No, he's frozen yet again, but I'm not complaining because I'm taking no damage. And this run has actually turned out to be better than the last because I believe I am actually going to beat him. Quite proud of that bomb placement there. And timing. If I can freeze one of his feet, I can deal out a ton of damage. Ah. That was very, very close. But hey, I've got a ridiculous abundance of HP. I'm really not having any problem here. I doubt you'll even see my hearts drop onto the position where you can actually see them going down. And I think the Wild Touch might finish him off, maybe? No. And fantastic! Another successful run of the Binding of Isaac. So that was my Let's Play of the Binding of Isaac for today, and I shall see you guys soon.